Today I'm going to show you some of the designs of IC Gemstone that I have done on paper and then on computer from 2014 all the way down to 2025. So let's get started with the review, and here is the first one. In 2014, before I started drawing IC out, my twin brother started drawing him. This is how he looked. I call it the easy frog design style. We call it that because it was easy for my twin brother and I to draw a frog in those days, and it was great fun. But then we thought, why not change him a bit by putting his eyes a bit closer to his head, by putting them down a bit, which was still easy for my twin brother and I. And we stuck with the design for 5 years. What a long ride. I could show you lots more of this 2014 designs, but I couldn't find any more. Sorry. But moving on. In 2019, after 5 years of the Easy Frog design, I decided to change him again. This is how he looked. I call it the MLB design style, aka My Little Pony design style, the Flash animation one. Anyway, this is where I also draw his girlfriend, Jessie Bow, and this is how she looked. Now, even though the design was cool, it was a bit hard to draw, but I enjoyed it, and I stuck with the design for 3 years. But in 2022, I had changed the design again because I want to make him a bit realistic, but was still a cartoon character, and this is how he looked. And also Jessie too, of course. Now, even though the design was great to draw, but every time I draw him out, I sometimes draw him out differently. Clearly, I wasn't thinking about character turnaround at the time, but for a while, I enjoyed the design. But then, I decided to do some Flash animation videos, and I chose IC to be my first Flash animated character. But that would mean, well, you guessed it, I had to change the design again. But there was a reason for it. It was the character turnaround. The character turnaround was important, especially in Flash animation, and I had to get the head right. So in 2023 and in the middle of 2024, I'd spent a lot of time on the computer watching some tutorials and trying to get the new design of IC right. Here are some of the new design ideas attempts of images and a clip that I am going to show you. I had some other designs that I have done, but those designs were accidentally deleted by mistake. Sorry about that. Anyway, doing the character turnaround was hard, especially with the head. But then I realized to get the turnaround right, why not do a 3D model of IC's head and body to help me? So I did that. Then after a few attempts, I managed to make the character turnaround of IC, well, sort of. First, I did the 3D model of the body and head, then using an easy editing software called Scratch 2 to help me edit, and this is how it turned out. I know that his arms are not properly done, because this is a prototype turnaround, but I had to use another Flash puppet that I found on the internet to help me do this, but for more of that later. Well, after when I finally got it, the character turnaround I mean, I took the images to a Flash animation software, Adobe Animate. I was using the 2019 version, And before the end of the year, 2024, I managed to build my very first Flash puppet rig of Icy, and this was the result. And I was very pleased with it. But it wasn't really ready to be used for animating yet, because it was a prototype, and it had some bugs. And I was still learning from the tutorial videos at the time. So I decided to make a test puppet Flash rig to help me practice animating, and I did it. This was the result. And I made my first animation with that test puppet rig. Here's the clip. That was a test, you see. Now, before I carry on to the last one, I want to explain that bit where I said I had to use another Flash puppet that I found from the internet to help me. Well, I went to the internet where I found this website, which is called Redesign, where I found a collection of Flash puppets of the MLP show. That is My Little Pony by Jerry411. So I downloaded the file and I used 3 Flash puppets to help me. One for the character turnaround, which is Spike, the baby dragon. The second for the lip sync and to make the test Flash puppet rig, which is Twilight Sparkle. And the third was to help me put the Flash puppet of Icy together, which is just called Pony Rig. And I did use another one, which is Apple Bloom, to help me with Jessie Bow's bows. Well, I have been busy, but if you are an MLP fan and would like to have a go animating these characters, click on the link in the description to download the file, or go to Google and type MLP Flash Puppet, free download. I left the text in the description. I've also left a lot of links of my favorite tutorial videos that I use to help me animate. And with that, now we can carry on to our final design, because in 2025, after years of getting the design right, I finally done it, and here is the result. And I am very pleased with that. In fact, I used the same design to help me make Jessie Bow, and here is the result. And these were the puppets that I used for the Icy and Jessie show animations. I even drew the design on paper, because while I was making the 2 episodes of Icy and Jessie show, I was also doing some drawing of this design. As I said, I have been busy, and I think I'll stick with this design because I like it very much. And there we have it. So now we have a question. Which design is best? Well, to answer that question, I chose 2 designs, the 2014 design and the 2025 design, and I think they are a good choice. And with that being said, this is the end of the design review of our green friend from 2014 to 2025. And if you had watched to the end of this video, then I thank you very much. If you like the video, please subscribe or click the like button so that I could keep this channel going. So bye for now, and I'll probably see you in another video.